que el mundo andaba a tu modo y de repente llegué sin echármelas de fiera y te resultó al revés porque yo planté bandera. Con humildad, con mi sencillez, con facilidad di el mensaje aquel: pa'lante que
station. When we pull up, it gets loud. No hesitation, we locked in, there's no way out. All dedication, winning doesn't take vacation. No space for doubt, we about to put it down. Running, take a breath, keep running. Cause your time is coming, show it out. One head to the top, keep it going, we don't stop. One head, straight away, popping like an 808. One head, do it now, it's your moment, make it count. We got one head.
Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Minnesota Twins and the San Diego Padres. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And towing the slab, Randy Vasquez. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Just about to get started. Luke Diesel digs in now. And we're underway from San Diego. The 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. And it's a double to start the game.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Man at second. Swung on, belted. Onto the third floor balcony and gone. A two-run homer, and the Twins get on the board first. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. No, Brew, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone! They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Gold. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up the ball club.
Hard hit left side. Bogarts with the throw to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year. Currently ranking among The better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Oh, but this lineup puts the ball in play, and in an era of high strikeouts and big swings, increasing contact makes them dangerous. We'll see if this pitcher can get some support from the defense.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
One down. Now Royce Lewis gets a chance to hit.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
Puts a bunt down. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out.
Batting seventh, left fielder Trevor Lionel.
Lays down a bunt to the right side, and a foul ball. Bunts it in the air. Save! Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Batting eighth, third baseman Brooks.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there.
So up next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. Gets the bunt down the right side. France. The underhand flip. Takes it himself, and he got it. Nicely done at first for the out. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Twins 4. The Padres coming to bat.
Recipe for disaster waiting, your eggs in one basket breaking. That's why I got 2 clicks on the side like an Apple payment. I'm brighter than the golden arches. Oppenheimer rhyming, ain't no CGI lying when you hear a flow. Don't start no issue, won't be no issue.
We go to the bottom of the first. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Prielipp. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And out of here. A solo shot. And they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Tatis is a superstar in baseball, and that swing of his is a big reason why. He's electric with the bat in his hands. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So now here's the DH, Luis Rengifo. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back-to-back, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Smoked to the left, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Gone! He jacks that one out to left. And we're level. It's 4-4. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it, clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Fires over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting 7.
As we take a look at the Padres lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
So now with one away and a man at second. And now it's Austin Hayes.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
What a stop. Over to first. But it's not in time. Base hit.
Oh, that's a really tough play no matter who you are. But I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took one extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
High fly ball out towards left center. Buxton on the move to the alley. He hauls it in. 2 away.
Batting 9th, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And that bunted towards third. Whips it to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. And we are tied 4-4.
Did it with these, never gonna lose and I'm winning again. Give me my ring, champion teams are back to back, back to back. Blasting off my education was scholastic. Threw me to the bottom, then I bounced back like elastic. Baby, I'm the new American.
On now to the top half of inning number 2. And now for the Twins, Kalen Culpepper. To third. Machado throws to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Twins, right fielder Luke Keeschel.
Tied at 4.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
The 1-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Tied up here in the early going. Next one misses. 3-1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
1 out, runner at second. Here's Byron Buxton. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Keishel around third. Now a long throw home. He will score and they take the lead. It's 5-4.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
Trying to move him over here. France. There's one.
He's out of there.
Back to first.
He's in there.
In time.
Up next for the Twins, catcher Ryan Jeffers.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. That one well upstairs. And that's ball 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Bell, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he pops up the bunt. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 5-4 ball game. We head to the bottom of the second. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Fernando Tatis Jr. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Padres, designated hitter Luis Rengifo.
Ripped to short. Handles, throws to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman.
Here comes Manny Machado. Right through there for his strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
2 down, nobody on. Not even close there. Ball 1. it ties it up. It's 5-5.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Rip, but it curls foul.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Two down, bases empty, but one run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Nice grab to first, and very nicely done for the out. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even at 5 apiece. Back here in San Diego, let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Hit in the air, center field. Merrill under it. One up, one down.
Up next for Minnesota, first baseman Royce Lewis.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
That's the ball.
Here's a 2-0. In the air, right field. Tatis on his way over. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's Trevor Larnach. On the ground. Throws to first, and that ends the inning. Twins retired in short order. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Back here at Petco Park as we go to the last of the third. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. It's 6-5.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here. You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Hitters count the 2-0. High fly ball down the left field line. Out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 7-5.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely. He gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Next to hit, Austin Hayes.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone. They hit another, and they tack one on the board. It's 8-5. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
That's too low. Ball one. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the last half of the third. Hard ground ball, base now. And the hits just keep on coming.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Padres, right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Man at first, one away. In the air, center field. Buxton gets under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Padres, designated hitter,
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. He's already homered in this game. Puts a bunt down. And they put the tag on him. That's the third out, inning over. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Padres 8 and the Twins 5. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Twins, shortstop Kalen Culpepper.
The 1-0.
Hey!
And that's a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
1-2 now. And a base hit up the middle. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Up next for the Twins, right fielder Luke Keeschel.
Now at the plate, Luke Keeschel. In the air, right field. Tatis moving back for this one. Brings it in, 2 away.
Up next for the Twins, center fielder Byron Buxton.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's got a chance. Bounces off the wall as he makes it great, Brad.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Back here in San Diego, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
And they've really been peppering left field, as you can see from the graphic right here. Might be time for the defense to slide a bit towards that side.
In the air to left center, Buxton drifts towards it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Padres, first baseman Ty France.
The lefty, the 1-0. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. his second home run of the game, and they add on. That one just sounded different.
Man, it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. He's already homered here in this one. Swinging a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Padres, shortstop, Xander Bogart.
This one in the air center field. Buxton settles underneath it. 2 down.
Up next for the Padres, left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes will hit next. The 1-0. And that one finds its way through. And out to a board. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Up the middle, base hit into center field, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. He'll score, and the lead is up to 5.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
First and second, 2 outs. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Bunts it in the air. And that is that. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Padres 10 and the Twins 5. New inning getting started. Now it's the Twins DH, Josh Bell. Way high there. And that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Two and 1 now. Just missed. This one in the air right field. Tatis really on his horse for it. Long run, tracks it down.
Up
And
next
there's one
for
down.
the Twins, catcher Ryan Jeffers.
The 1-0.
Excellent.
Right through there for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Twins, second baseman
Cody Clemens, the next Twin up to hit. Jeffers leads off first with one away.
Hey, ha! Here we go, Randy.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A 2-run blast. His second homer of the night. And they close the gap. It's 10-7.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they inch closer. It's 10-8. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
So up next for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach, 1 for 2. And the 1-0.
Yeehaw!
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. And a 2-1 on the way. Outside. Fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! He circles the bases, and they cut into the deficit.
Sure, there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Upstairs.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot. Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-1. That one missed. Right-handers 3-1. Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
Nice diving stop right there. Gets the out with great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
So digging in, Kalen Culpepper.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Two down, nobody on. And that's way high. And it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
There's a strike. They're down 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
Out towards right center field. Tatis on the move to the gap. And that is that. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 10 and the Twins 9. Back here at Petco Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
Tatis leading things off and takes a strike.
You know, these Padres, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases. And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
Here's a 1-1. Tatis waits. That one's in there. And the count is 2-2. What a stop. Fires to first. Pretty nice play there.
Up next for the Padres, designated hitter, Luis Rengifo.
Yeehaw!
One. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Could be extra bases. Around first, headed for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
One out, runner at second. Manny Machado up to the plate. Fastball for a strike. Man at second. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Ball to strike. The pitch. Way high.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
That one ripped left field. Carrying well. And it's gone into the lower basket of the Western Meadow building. Manny Machado leaves the yard. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 12-9.
If there's a most predictable count to get a fastball, it's still 3 balls and 1 strike. I tell you what, that hitter was ready for it. He got his pitch, and he absolutely unloaded on it.
Crush, left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to their lead. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show with the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Bogart swings through that one. And he lays one down the left side. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Padres, left fielder, Austin Hayes.
So digging in now for San Diego, Austin Hayes. In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
That's the ball.
Deep to left, way out of here, home run. His 2nd homer of the night, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 15-9.
Well, it looks like we might be underestimating his power just a bit. His teammates might even be surprised at what they're seeing. An unforgettable game for him.
The lefty to 1-0. Fastball for a strike. Gets the bunt down the right side. Flips it. What a play. Inning over. They had the long ball working 3 times for a total of 5 runs. We're through 5. Padres lead it 15-9. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. So up next,
Leading off
Byron
for the
Buxton.
Twins, center fielder Byron Buxton.
That one lifted to left. One away.
Up next for the Twins, the designated hitter, Josh Bell.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
The 1-0. That one in there across the letters. The 1-1. The Twins with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Right through there for a strike. Ripped on the ground to second. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Twins, catcher Ryan Jeffers.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. 1 for 3. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Fastball for a strike. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Minnesota, second baseman Cody Clemens.
And next for Minnesota, Cody Clemens. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1.
Hee-haw! Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Jeffers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Not close with that one. 3-1 now. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. Another homer. His third home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 15-11.
When a hitter's in a 3-1 count, he's going to force that pitcher to come to him, throw him something that he can handle. Well, right there, he got a pitch that he could handle, and he made him pay for it.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Randy Vasquez won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
out of the bullpen for the Padres, Michael King.
34.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period. Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were, 50 runs scored in the two games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Here's a 2-1. And that's too high. That one ripped left field. Hayes raging back on it. Out of here. They go back to back. His second home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 15-12.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And now, Trevor Larnach. Not even close there. Ball 1. Ball. Next pitch is outside. Liner, base hit. And the hits just keep on coming.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
outside.
The 1-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-0. In the dirt, blocked. Splits the plate, and that is strike one. Swings through that.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Got him swinging. Bottom of the sixth.
Leading
Now it's the
off
second
for the
baseman,
Padres,
Jake Cronenworth.
Second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
The lefty, the 1-0. And another ball. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And they add to the lead. It's 16-12.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
That one not close. Ball one.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Way upstairs, 3 balls and a strike. That one drilled left field. Back there. Out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His second homer of the night. And they tack on to their lead. It's 17-12.
Another one? 2 home runs from a player not typically in the spotlight for power. And you've got to soak up these performances because they just don't happen every day.
Luis Rengifo now at the plate. This one in the air, center field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman, Manny Machado.
Hard hit to third. Slings to first in time.
Up next,
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ty France. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. And he's gone yard again. His 4th home run of the game. And they add on. It's 18-12.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty status. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Prielipp departs, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break.
Now pitching for Minnesota,
Sebby Matthews taking over on the mound.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Bunted back towards the mound. Gets it to first. Bogart's retired. And that's the inning. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. We're through 6 full. The Padres with the lead 18-12.
Why do you trying to go dress me? Know that I'm deadly. Filled up with envy, broke down the pennies. That's when it gets tempting. Get a dollar and a dream.
Leading off for Minnesota, shortstop Kalen Culpepper.
In the air, left field. Hayes under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
swings here and blasts one left field. That one's back. Gone off the LED board. That did some damage. And they cut into the lead. It's 18-13.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Byron Buxton. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
In the dirt. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. One run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. And the 1-0.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Here, what?
Buxton at first, one gone. Right through there for a strike. That one kicks away from the catcher to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Runner at second here, one gone. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Next for the Twins, catcher Ryan Jeffers.
Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. And that one gets past the catcher. Buxton up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
2 outs with a runner at third. Fastball for a strike at 95. Way high there. Ball 3. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a ground ball to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back here in San Diego, set for the last half of the seventh. Austin Hayes digs in down.
Walking through the jam, thread the slide for the bread. Watch him pray on my downfall, hoping that they get ahead.
And that one hammered. Keishel going back, caught just shy of the wall.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Base hit out of the center field. And the Padres have a man aboard with one out.
Up next for the Padres, second
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0.
Hey!
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Fastball is outside. Right through there, got him. That's out number 2.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball, that's
Little
high.
trouble with this one behind the plate. That one out to right. Keishel has a beat on it. That is the inning. The Padres out front 18-13. We're at the top of the 8th. And now for the Twins, Cody Clemens. That misses. Ball 2. to right field, way back, gone. His 4th home run of the game, and they close the gap. It's 18-14.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history. Well, these Twins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
The 1-0.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Here's a 2-0. Out towards right center field. Merrill should have this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Twins, left fielder Trevor Larnach.
Here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
Ball.
The 1-0. And another ball. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fastball for a strike. Next offering upstairs. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they cut into the deficit. It's 18-15.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. My goodness, who saw this coming? Defying the odds with his 2nd homer of the game. You know, for a player not known for his power, Boo, he's making quite the statement with these swings.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Twins, shortstop Kalen Culpepper.
Now it's the shortstop, Kalen Culpepper. Drops a bunt down the first base side, and that goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
For the Twins, right fielder Luke Keeschel.
a bunt down. France. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So now the DH spot, Luis Rengifo. He crushed one out of here earlier. An absolute takeover shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. This swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
Out to center. Buxton moving under it. One down.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman, Manny Machado.
That one ripped left field. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. That's his third home run of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 19-15.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And here's the first baseman, Ty France. One run across to the frame so far here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Bunt attempt popped up, 2 away down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Hit hard on the ground is short. That's the 3rd out. The Padres get 1 in the inning with a solo blast. Last chance coming up for the Twins. Back here at Petco Park, we go to the 9th. Byron Buxton getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one back, and wow, that one is way out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 19-16.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Well, he's living up to his power-hitting reputation today, Boo. A 2nd homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
On a line, base hit. Back-to-back hits. And they were hit hard.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. In the dirt. The Padres trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it is gone! Second home run of the inning for them. And they cut into the deficit. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Hard hit left side. On to France. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here's Royce Lewis. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. One-run game here at the top of the ninth. And the 1-0. Ripped to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. Down to the last out for the Twins.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
King going for save number 1 in this spot.
That's the ball.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And he's gone yard again. Their third home run of the inning.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boo. In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Brooks lead the next Twin up to him. Two down, nobody on.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Slings the first, and that's the third out. A rally in the top of the ninth, and we've got a whole new ball game. And amazingly, we are all tied up. Back here in San Diego, here's Bogarts now.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. 1 up, 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. Ball game.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Tons of offense in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I'm